Okay, here in Cinema 4D, and of course now we need to import the tracking data from Nuke. So just hit file, open, and just paste the directory, and here we are, tracking export. As you can see, it's very simple, and we'll hit open. You can see we've got the general settings, animations, posters, normals. It doesn't really matter because we already setting up inside Nuke. Okay, so now as you can see, we got animation there, but the problem is it's too small, very teeny object, very teeny scene. I mean, when we create a cube, it's too big, so we need to adjust the scale of this scene, overall object. So what we're going to do is Cinema 4D has a cool feature called scale project. This feature will allows you to control the scale this current scene. So target scale we need to change to 500, and we'll hit OK. So now when we create cube, it looks better than before. So I think that's very nice. And just select the cube, and you go to the camera, we've got animation there. Okay, the next step is we need to import the background. So we'll go to create a new material, call this background. Color, we want to import the image sequence, load image. So here is the footage. As you can see, it has the same directory, footage, Nuke floor. Okay, we'll copy this directory, copy, and then in Cinema 4D and just paste. And so here hit open. Now go to the animation, calculate. As you can see, the movie frame rate is very important. So my frame rate in Nuke is 24 frames per second. As you can see, go to project settings, 24 frames per second. So we're going to use 24 per second because it's very important. Calculate and editor, animate preview. So as you can see, 24 frames per second, and edit, project settings, 24 frames per second. Okay, so now what we're going to do is create a background object. Type in here a background, and oops, apply the background. But the problem is it looks really weird, so we go back to the background. We are going to change the timing of this animation material. So instead let's try another another option. We're gonna choose range and change to range n to the end frame that we have. As you can see, oops, sorry, to 90 frames per second. Looks better. Okay, it looks very nice. So now we have our tracking data from Nuke in Cinema 4D. You can add an object. So I have already an object, so I'm going to merge that object to this scene. So just to file, merge object, and I'm just gonna add an object that I have. And here I have a vehicle, I have armor truck. Then this object, just hit open. It looks big. Just delete this floor, physical sky, and so here is the object. Click and group object. So we call this truck, and I'm gonna scale it down, of course. I'm just going to apply this to the like so, and just rotate this. Okay, and just trying to match with our background live action footage. It doesn't have to be perfect. Rotate just a little bit, and yeah, I think that looks nice. Maybe very nice. Okay, and just go back to the camera. We will disable this cube. See what we have. So this truck is too small. We will increase the size, push it up, and it's very cool. Get it bigger again. And okay, be careful. Okay, it looks very nice. This 3D model I got from Free 3D. You can that website offers you a free 3D model, and it's a great website. You can download 3D model for free, and I hit render. As you can see, there is no lighting, so I will increase the size. Maybe I'll go to just duplicate this, call this a ground, and we'll go to tools. Oh no, go to mesh, axis center, and hit execute. So now there's in the middle of the scene, so we can adjust easily this scene. So let's adjust the lighting, but we need to create a material, simple material. With this create new material, call this a ground. And we'll apply this to the ground. After hit render, we'll disable this. Okay, let's create a physical sky. And turn on shadow. And of course we don't want to see the sky, so we go to the compositing tag and uncheck scene by camera. So now we can adjust the sky easily. Can play around with this. I think that looks nice. And you just play around with this. The specularity around here, as you can see. And as you can see, it has sort of a reddish color, so it looks really weird. So we go to physical sky and sun, and saturation correction will decrease this to 25. Yeah, I don't know. And as you can see, it looks better now. Maybe I'll adjust several material of this object. Maybe I'm not going to use reflection, because it will increase the render time. So the layer 1, layer 2, this layer 2, disable. Gak jelas sih, minta kurang ilmiah. Okay, it looks better now. So as you can see, we have the dark part over here. So maybe instead of using the GI, it will render very slow, and I will create a infinite light. Just play around with this, like so. And play around with this light, and we decrease the light just a touch. And so now that we have it's too bright, it looks very nice. And maybe I want this light to sort of a bluish color, just a touch, just a little. Saturation, as you can see, it has sort of a okay. I'm going to use a physical render. Maybe I will increase the it has the system resolution. It's like Nuke. As you can see, this object HD 720 by 1280 by 720, and Cinema 4D we have same. Okay, let's try what we have. Looks very nice. Maybe I will turn on the ambient occlusion. Okay, looks very nice. Got the GI. So now we want to render this out and compose it back in Nuke. Yeah, we are going to use shadow catcher. No, we are not going to use shadow catcher. Instead, we can control the ground color to like white, and maybe it looks very nice. And we'll increase the physical sky and the shading threshold. Maybe change to medium. And control the as you can see, before and after looks even better. Maybe and let's adjust the multipass. So we are going to use an image layer and multipass object buffer, multipass object buffer, object buffer 1, object buffer 2. So like so, as you can see, I have object buffer 2, multipass, and then this object, destruct Cinema 4D tag composting, destruct composting, and then go to object buffer, enable object buffer 1. No, for the ground itself, right click Cinema 4D tag composting, object buffer 2. Okay, everything seems. Let's try render this out. As you can see, we have several passes here. Shadow pass, green occlusion looks very nice. Green shadow, specular. I need to, and we don't need any specularity for the ground. As you can see, there is no specular. Diffuse, background, check buffer. There is no reflection. Okay, so now we will just render them out. Maybe in this case I'm going to maybe the physical sky low, make it faster, and if you know, we'll set low for now in this case, and just go to the save as OpenEXR, new folder, tutorial, and we call this trucks. Save. When we save any regular image, we're going to use only multipass. And we'll hit render. Just let it go, and I will come back when it's done. Oh no, sorry. Output all frames, 24 frames per second. So here is the scene. The rendering is done. As you can see, it looks very nice. And in the next video we are going to composite this image sequence in Nuke.